guys. I'm live. I'm live today. I guess for like an hour. Maybe that's going to be it because I'm not going to stay here for too long. Yeah. But I'm still here for sometimes. That's cool. What we're going to do, I have no clue. Um, maybe paint the sky blue. You see it? Times now. I'm like rapper. Talking about talking about that. Talking about that. On this beautiful Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning, we're going to read some poems I wrote. Okay. um. Makes sense. You do it so simply. I don't say that word. You don't have to do politics to impose your opinions on other. My reality is better than yours. You're losing my game hard, that's for sure. It's spilling into me. You need to be a fucking bitch to live your life, because you might as well be to live in that context of being a bitch. What? Immature. You're lost. I didn't sign for shit. You started first. Now my dreams are fucked up. What the fuck is this, dude? The game you play shapes the way you see. You're losing. There we go. That's my poem for the day. Dude, it's kind of crazy, right? It's like, sometimes you don't even know and you're just making like some great ass rap. I'm not going to prom alone. Yes, yes. Let's go, Nikos. Let's go, W. Yes. What a chat, Dick. What a chat. You better bring her flowers, okay? You better bring her flowers, okay? So I guess now I'm also going to say a little poem. Each time I'm going to start the stream, I'm going to read some of my rapping poems. But it kind of just seems like I'm crying. It's still a text. It's still something to be shared, okay? So how are you doing, man? So good news, nice. Have you like you're ready to do something? Or are you like just going to prom with her, or is there like a package deal? You have like flowers, you bring her to a date, you have like some fun before. Is it like a package deal, or is it only the prom? You bitch! You fucking bitch! You don't get it. What game you play? You see others like some kind of horror, some shit. I don't know. You just imagine there's someone on the other hand you're like really mad about, and you just like, right. That kind of works. Otherwise, I think I only prom, but we'll see. Okay, well, nice. So you're going to wait for prom, but maybe you'll get like a nice package with it. Go to prom at the same time. Like offer a bit more. Offer a bit more. Give like a nice package around it. Give your prom night a bit of a how do I say this? A nice glazing, maybe, let's say. A nice glazing. Okay, Nikos, what do we do today? I kind of just like started stream without knowing, so we need to see like what we're feeling. Okay, are we feeling like watching something? Are we feeling like reviewing the Discord? I know like Vet kind of did some things. Are we like vibing into like maybe doing the iceberg aesthetics? I'm down for that too. Maybe you have something you want to share? Because otherwise, I think I'm just going to play some games. But we have time to think about that. We have time to think about it. What did you have you posted some stuff in your corners? There is some stuff, and Vet posted a lot. What did what did he share? He shared a bunch of songs. Some rap, okay. Maybe we could like do some music exploration, just like we go on Reiki Music, and do some internet like surfing. Whatever you feel like. Oh fuck, dude. Okay, we'll try a bunch of things. We'll try a bunch of things. Um, Before going on, I just wanted to talk about one thing I realized is that okay, maybe you'll see it too in your life, but I feel like everyone has their own game they're playing. Okay, and sociology, in sociology, you'd say, oh, that's just like the culture they're part of. They're kind of reproducing that. But I feel at the end of the day, I never like realized like how much it makes each person like really see life differently. And depending on how they play their own game of life, like what it means to be winning and what it means to be losing for them, it really shapes the way they're going to like interact with everyone. And I don't know why, but like now that I think about it, I feel it's such a nice frame of thinking to see like people's strategies. Just we are all playing some type of games. Like there's like it depends on the person. Like some people are going to play like a game that's like more cooperative. Some other people are going to be like really competitive. And usually I feel like people are really shaped by these type of games they're playing in their head, and they're going to see the world through that lens. So like someone that's like super competitive, I feel like they're going to be really more prone to like use some strategy. Some people are going to be fine about like, oh, cheating is fine, but they're going to kind of live a life around those things. There's like values that like that really give the foundation to like these games they're playing. All that stuff. I'll always change the way you perceive others and other games or groups. So I feel that was an interesting like idea. I know like in sociology, there's like the idea of like, oh, you're going to see the world through the culture you're brought in. But I feel there's like a little nuance about like talking about that perception of world from a game perspective, about like a strategy you're doing. And a lot of people nowadays is like, oh, you're going to have the strategy of like capitalism or whatever, and what that means. Even if it's like that's kind of poor in my opinion. This song is good. Cowboy songs always hits hard. Okay, well, I guess we'll do a bunch of things. No plan. I feel that's what's better. What about we look at some not playlists, but we do some music surfing? I would assume it's based on what you were raised on, yeah, or what culture you're part of. It's like I was thinking a lot about like streamers and stuff like that. I feel like the streamer world, like where there's like bigger streamers, not my level, but like there's like a certain like game they're playing. I really feel they defined what it means to be a streamer and what it means to get viewers, and it creates a certain like type of game that really reinforce certain like behaviors from that game. I feel that's what it depends of like what sector you're from too. I don't know, like I'm trying to think if you can like really apply that to like your college or your high school shit, like when you go through people. But like there's probably a thing too. It's like the nerds are not going to play the same game as the fucking like football guys, or like I guess you're more like a skater boy type deal, Winning and losing doesn't mean the same thing, and I don't think that depending on how you play the game, you're not going to like perceive the game of others the same way. Really changes the way you're going to see others too. Which is like, okay, well, that's interesting. I really enjoyed that part too of like, oh, it changes the way you're going to perceive others depending on how you're going to like really see the world, which makes sense. But like, there's a element there of like, yeah, it's so interesting that we all perceive differently. Never actually thought of that. Yeah, I feel it's like that's what I love about sociology. It's like it's able to like put into words like these sort of like things. I mean, that's psychology in some sense too. But it's like it feels like really intuitive. Oh, everyone are playing their own game because they're playing their own set of rule. you're going to see people playing their game differently. You know, so I like the idea. I feel like I don't really know how to apply it to myself that much, but I feel it helped me a lot to like kind of just see how people are, and it's fine. It's just accepting like, oh, they're going to like see you're going to see others through their own fucking game. So yeah, okay, well, so I guess let's go to rate your music. I feel okay. I'll be completely honest with you, Nick. If we are able to find new forums, I want like some esoteric forum for music, because like rate your music is one thing. We can look at like the 4chan board, but I don't know a lot of like, okay, maybe Rolling Stone and like Pitchfork. But I don't know a lot of like other. I want to find like a niche ass site that talks about music, okay? Like, what are we talking about? David Bowie? Okay. On Woon. That's like post awkward. That's like the same like internet core shit. That's like the same internet core shit when you go on Rate Your Music. That seems cool though. What about this? Psychedelic folk. And it's Japanese. You know, like something is like getting 3 points more when it's random Japanese. They added Japanese in. Here we go. And why can I listen to this? It's nowhere. And there's like so many ads on the site too. Let's see if it's on Spotify. YouTube, the YouTube algorithm. You know what? The YouTube algorithm too can be like something. Like sometimes they really get like weird ass like random songs. We have the sites we explore, the Neo City sites that give like music. It's like, I mean, my algorithm right now is not based upon music. It's like more about like Buddhism and I guess, and psychology. But there's probably going to be like music stuff that's going to pop up. You see? Oh, here we go. One song here. Johnny Cash. Yeah, Johnny Cash is awesome. Johnny Cash is awesome. I really like his lyrics, okay? Johnny Cash is awesome. Not a love a song. Documentaries, interviews, I'm Not Your Friend. Buddhism, some Andrew Callaghan, not a lot of music. Here we go, that's the content I need, yup. That's what we need. Alf Farka Touré, The River 99, yup, we want that. Okay, we got enough. Okay, so this guy, AB. Let's see. Let's. Oh, it's not there. It's not there. It's not there. What? How do I find this guy? Maybe on YouTube. I mean, if it's not on YouTube, like, what kind of bullshit is that? Oh, it's there. Sick albums cover. I know. But I feel there's always like something about. Just put Japanese characters and you get like 3 points, you know? It's like, oh, it's Japanese. Wow. Feel the flowers. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh, that's like kind of folk. I'm going to make a playlist here of like song only on YouTube. So I can still add this shit somewhere. Here we go. Beautiful piece. Really reminiscent of like just like the old like folk from the 70s and like the US or even like in the UK. But I guess this guy's from 2005. Oh yeah, 2005. There's something like that really make me think about like John Fay. It's so pretty. I love like this psychedelic like folk vibe. Okay, while we do that, I guess we can go here. What's interesting? The 4chan board is like kind of empty. They talk about classical music, which I enjoy. I feel like there's a lot of I usually don't like folk. I recently listened to George Harrison and I hated it. George Harrison is not even folk, dude. I understand how you could like bring to folk, but like it's not that folk. Leonard Cohen in my head is like more folk. You've listened to like Leonard Cohen. Like I feel there's like good introduction here. Like Bob Dylan. Have you listened to some Bob Dylan yet? Bob Dylan or even Nick Drake. You've listened to Nick Drake. I remember you, right? Nick Drake is kind of folk too. He do, yeah, no. For sure. He do got that like folk twist to it. They even like put him here, the classic acoustic. That's Harrison there. Yeah, no, but well, they are like fucking like folk. It's just like there's like so many sounds of like folk, and like depending on like the era you're in, folk is not going to sound the same. It's like I really fuck with Nick Drake because it's like it got that depressed, dark twist to it, you know. That I guess like here this guy has it too. Also like John Fay, there's like cool ass like ballads. There's no singing, but like there's cool stuff. That like Appalachian, like kind of folk-ish. I think it's Appalachian. Yeah, I fuck with this. I fuck with this heavy. Sometimes you just need like enough intensity, enough like color to make it work. That's really simple instruments too. One guitar and one acoustic guitar that's like feels a bit there's clearly like also like the Rallies They Knew They like songs in there. Like vibes. That sort of like psychedelic like type of rooms they're making. Or even the singing. I could feel the singing like a bit of like the Fishmen. Fishmans also have like a lot of like that weird stuff. This is so pretty. I am more used to the industrial influence on neo folk. Industrial. Industrial. I wouldn't be able to hear the industrial. I hear what I know about. I know about. I hear the influence I know about. This is nice. It's really repetitive. Maybe it's like, you know, it's like one of these albums though. You listen to it once, it's but after that it's like you're revisiting it. It doesn't feel as good. See what I'm saying? I feel there's albums that's like sounds so good the first time you re-listen to it. They're like, oh, it's not as good now. It's like a one-time thing. Nice, nice. Dude, nice. I want to be able to play this shit like that. That's my goal. I want to like make songs like that. That kind of feels that way. The worst part of music is having to be a musician. I like being a musician and I like being back in a band since I am in my mid-20s. I feel like I'm running out of time to get nice little fan base together. I mean, what do I say here? Musician or dicks? like 4 different phenotypes with different names. Plus their massive egos and clique behavior are also annoying. Maybe it's my really negative outlook on the world due to the events of my personal life, but having to be around these people and this pseudo-intellectual middle-class twang, and they all talk and they all talk in so annoying. Yeah, let's collab. I'm playing a festival, bro. All this fucking nonsense. He complains. That's the scene, dude. That's how you work now. He's just mad that you cannot work that way. We got a new Rocky songs to review, by the way. Really? Okay, I'm down. I'm down. Did he put a video or something? Now some here may say that I'm insufferable dick to be around. That's definitely not the case. I keep negative opinion to a minimum, and I just like to joke around with people. I like making my own music and releasing it, but fuck me. If it at my low level, I hate these people this much, then what the fuck am I going to eat? You see here, there's like 2 different games clashing. He did? Okay, cool. You see, I mean, I feel here with the poster here, there's like 2 different games. There's like the one game of like what is the main popular game in like, let's say the art circle, but I feel that it was like in a bunch of time where, oh, you need to play the collab game, you need to play that ego, you need to play to be a character because that's what sells. And there's this guy that's played the game of like, I'm so authentic, I don't want to play these games, and it kind of like breaks him. You know, that's what happens. Sometimes you're going to play a game that society doesn't offer. And sometimes it's fine. Sometimes there's games you don't want to play, but there's a thing to be said. There's like games that are just more popular and more like big, and just like people are just going to like play like that. I don't know. Sounds like an awful fucking time. My mid-20s aren't too bit all to that. I mean, twink dead as it be. Guys, let's talk to this. Let's reply. Okay, let's say, what can we say to this dude? Dude, they are just playing a different game towards their own art. Keep on digging your own game, but also try to play their game. There's still value to get for your craftsmanship. Is that a good thing, you think? I don't care. Every noise. Oh, I remember this, dude. You shared that, but I actually was looking at that. Like, I don't remember when, because I was like looking at like music for doing like homework to study to, and I do fuck because on Spotify there's also like the sounds of Spotify. They basically made this a all categories. Look at that. So they don't, Japanese folk, neo folk, please. Yeah, that's better. What is that? Where is that from? Arabic? Wait, give me a second. That guitar sounds fucking sick. Adi Gara, 9 minutes. Is that her? 5:46. Swala Katrib. I don't know, but like I found this. Probably like Lebanon. Yeah, perhaps. 5:47. It might be that. That's a pretty guitar. You know, it sound like Middle Eastern, but at the same time, it sounds so fucking cool. Like it has almost like a Spanish vibe to it. You know? I fuck with this. I fuck with this heavy. Okay. But basically, she has a pretty voice. They also made like on Spotify playlists for each genre. Genre? Yeah, genre. For each like type of music. Look at that. The sound of a cappella. The sound of A3. The sound of abstract, whatever that means. Abstract beats. And you go for so long. The sound of Arik pop. So I guess we can explore a bit of that. And I don't know if they organize it. Damn, there's a bunch of them. Yeah. And it's from the same things. I don't know how they really do it. Find artists. Let's say like Radiohead. Are they going to show what place are they from? Oxford indie, permanent wave, rock, art, alternative, melancholia. Oh, you see, that's cool. They show like the main influence. Oxford indie. They're from Oxford. And you click on it. Oxford noise. And I don't know, they organized it. What does that mean? I need like Oxford indie and what is close to it, I guess. Those are the genre. Okay, that's so cool. Nubian, bossa nova, jazz, and you can see like the influence, kinda. I guess that's the influence, and that's what's the difference between those two? Those two square. Those are just artists in the genre. Yeah, but is there like your organization to this? Is that like here? It's like the early artists, and then the more you go on, the more late we are. Like right, that's a if I like Radiohead is there. You're probably that. It's probably like time. I don't think so. And so what's the difference between those two? I guess that's just like sound influence, and that's more about like the difference. They're all indie, okay. The scenes at the same time, maybe that's it. It's like all the genres influence, and then there's like the scene at the time, like what it looked like. Like there was like a bunch of indie scenes that kind of sounded together. Generous space based on data track, and it's so nice. It's so nice. Glenn McDonald, what is it? What did he do? That's the guy. The consumptive failure that billionaires and their power consolidation corporation are trying to sell us is a future of a vending machine. The collective future that we want is a future of kitchens. Oh, I see. That's a nice way to put it. That's such a nice way to put it. There's like vending machine. They're trying to feed us, but at the end of the day, we're trying to make kitchens. We want good food to make our stuff ourselves, not vending machine that offers us stuff. That's a nice way to say it. Vending machine presents a shallow illusion of over-constrained chores, but no meaningless agency. The insidious of vending machines, however, is not a quantitative over-constraint. That's cool. When you click it on it, it's automatically play a song. Wait. Really? Wait. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, we need to explore this. I'm still like trying to learn how this works. Oh. Pick up somebody. Okay, I see. Okay, right, makes sense. There's still like a big range over the songs. But I guess they're from all the same era. Oh, Supergrass, this song. What is this song again? Oh, what is this? What is this? Ben also like Road to Ruin. That's a cool ass song. Yeah, I know this song. Super Grass. This song is so catchy. Super Grass. It's alright. I know like where this goes too. There's like always this vibe to it. I wonder like now that I think about it, if we're staying to the Oxford scene, Radiohead is from that, but like I wonder like how much is it's like Oasis is close to that. They don't put Oasis. But is there a way with this side that could be really cool to make a link between two artists like this scene and Oasis? Because I feel they're from like kind of the same era. There's like a Blur vibe to this too. I know Spotify when I know that I really like the song and it shows I haven't liked it. Yeah, but sometimes what happened too, it's from Manchester. Wait, okay, it's not from the same thing. Britpop is Radiohead, right? Permanent Wave, Rock, Beatles. What about Blur? I feel in my head, Radiohead, Blur, and Oasis are kind of Manchester. Blur, Permanent Wave, Alternative Rock, Manchester. They're all okay. They're both from Manchester. I know Blur and Oasis were both from Manchester, and I guess Radiohead was like Oxford because they're a bunch of like rich kid nerds. Radiohead are like a bunch of like bourgeois kids. That's why they're like so successful. I know. Oh, every noise at Manchester and okay, you're really. How does that work? Wait, it doesn't make sense. I thought it was like the more left you go, the more left you went, the more time. But like it doesn't make sense. Like what do you mean to be like more down? Buzzcocks, that's because it's all mixed up. There's like Punks here, Buzzcocking the Joy Division. Then there's a new order that came afterward, and like there's even like some rap here. Not rap, but like rave music. And then Blur's there, the Smiths too. I don't understand this map here. What is the organization here? I would have wished I could have seen the music they're playing right now. Those are all the albums. Those are all the albums. Is there a way to like get the best songs? They don't really. They just put the album singles. I feel before Spotify you didn't really have that. You had the compilation. But they kind of like organize like you see what their new stuff is. Early punk, early French punk. Why is John Cooper like? There's a reason why this guy is there alone. Okay, I think I get it now. Their organization is from the different scene. So I feel here we have like a scene where it's like more of like the 808 state, like that like rave scene that were in like the 90s. And I wonder if it's not new wave. And it doesn't make sense with this. And doesn't make sense with this. Okay, but I guess there's a scene here. Then there's like this scene here that I suppose is from the New Order sound. You know, New Order like came after like Joy Division. Yup. Their sound are really like that, like new wave. I guess here you have like new wave thing. And then they put like the Smiths maybe like as an indie like cornerstone of like that scene here. Joy Division does have like a similar thing to the Smiths. The Stone Roses too. They put the fall. But again, I feel sometimes the organization is like I would have organized it that way. So in my head, the Smith is not that much punk. Where Joy Division, the Buzzcock, and the Fall, even if they're like really pop heavy, they're like more punk, closer to new wave. And yet here they put it to like that sort of like sound, that sort of like indie sound around this Smiths. Yeah, I guess the Allah it's set is a scene, and the other clothes are relatively similar. Yeah, yeah. But again, I mean here you see like quite well that there's like scene the new wave scene from the like 80s around New Order, and then here the rave scene or whatever, the electronic kind of beat. But like here it makes like a bit less sense because the Smiths, the Joy Division, Oasis, I feel they're like so far apart. Even Blur, you know what I'm saying? And it depends, like Blur has a lot of like different sound, but like they decided, I guess, for like the Manchester scene to put it against the Smiths. So I guess we need to still stick to like that categorization. That's so cool though. It's so fun. It's so fun. It's so cool. I didn't really use it that well, but I feel there's like cool stuff to be done with this categorization of shit. So if we go back to like what is this? The Britpop scene. You see Britpop scene, like there's no like scene. It's like everyone is like here at the same time. I'm going to lower the volume. Hey, it's not for YouTube. Here we go, dude. Don't break your ears. I wish I would have seen also what the song they're playing when I click on the band. What song they decided to put as a thing. Like they put Spiritualize here. Spiritualize is like that weird psyche. Like they put it at Britpop, but I wonder if they didn't put a song that represents Spiritualize as their Britpop incantation. Utah Saints. Yeah, unfortunately we can't see the name of the song. Yeah, yeah. It's like small things like that. Like I don't know how to read that scene. I wouldn't be able to read that scene. Because the time zones are all over the place. So you get like bands like Blur and Stone Roses that in Public Image I don't feel in my head were at the same time. I might be wrong, but like Public Image, that's the Sex Pistol afterwards. That's like 80s. Stone Roses late 80s, and Blur is like 90s. Lush is there, and they put Lush as that like that weird dream pop sound, but Spiritualize is there alone, and Oasis is there. Okay, is there like any artist that we want to check, like maybe like some rapper or something? Because now I just tried with like the UK scenes. I think it's supposed to be well categorized. I feel like they just put everything next to each other. No, but I feel there's the algorithm has put a certain like organization reason. Lelo? Okay, let's see. Yeah, Lelo. That's a recent guy, so I wonder like where he's going to put it. It depends on what scene we want to look at him. Alt Drill, Detroit, Vlog, and Scam Rap. Scam Rap. Okay, Detroit. I'm not Eminem. Okay, well, I mean Eminem, I know this one. And who doesn't know Eminem? You, what not me? And then where did they put Lilo? Dude, Eminem is so good. Like a fucking jazz, that rhythm. They put J Dilla there, but J Dilla in my head I have like a more of like Kanye type beat. Am I crazy with that type of sampling? I want to see like where Lil Milo? No, Lilo. Control F. Let's see. Lilo. He's not even there. I guess he's too small, but he's from that scene. But again, it's like I don't feel I know enough about these guys. I mean, there's so many artists. Nah, he can't. He's too small. Yeah, that's probably it. But he's from Detroit. I didn't know. And look at this. What is this? What does that mean? What is that square? Crotch Rock? Why is Crotch Rock here? Shiver Psych? Raga Rock? Vintage French? I don't get it. I don't get it. There are much smaller people there. There's smaller people in there? That's like Eminem type beat. I guess I'm not sure, but like I feel like you put people around Eminem that sounds more influenced by him in the scene. And I don't see J Dilla being like that close to Eminem. That's not what I would have done. So I'm still trying to focus like how do they organize it? Or what is this thing? I mean, I get it, this one. It's like, oh, the sounds are like close. Because it's made for finding some niche artists. Yeah, but like I feel there's also like a more of a structural approach that I feel that's interesting. Like showing the structure upon like the sounds. Let's check scam rap. Let's start with plug. Playboy Cardi is there. That's more recent. You know, that's where also what would have been interesting is that they put a little description about the genre. Like, he is sick as fuck. Really? Yeah, I think you showed me that guy before. I guess they don't offer like a certain encyclopedia, but like we can work our way. You see, you use this here, go here, you go plug. D-Day genre. Here we go. Here we go. Use a spare and compact drum and iPad and simply 808. The range, okay, they talking about more about the sound than like a actual movement. Look, he's sick as fuck. Yeah, you just gotta come on two sides and you will be perfect. Yeah. But again, you see in the plug, I feel, you see the plug thing, it just, it like it skits of groups. It's like, you see there's like a little like thing, there's two groups here. There's two subgroup and I'm not sure like what to think about that. Do you think Lucky, you know him more than me, does Lucky seems like related its sound to like Cardi? I don't get this thing. But like influence and then it's like just like related. Maybe that's the influences and then there's like the related genres. I would say so. Okay. I guess like it's a party inspired type scene. And there's so many people, so many artists. That's kind of sick though. What time is it? Okay, 40 minutes. I have time. This scam rap. Let's see, scam rap. Scam rap. Lyrics that focus on various form of fraudulent activities. Okay, it's like gangster rap. Yeah, okay, classic rap shit. I figure it's just a further way the allotted, the more artists differ from each other. Yeah, I suppose. But again, it's not clear. It's not 100% clear how the algorithm like organize the sound. It's Detroit. Okay, that's a Detroit sound too. Scammer is notable for its explicit description, blah 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 blah. Listening a glimpse into the world of cybercrime, financial manipulation, and identity theft. Oh shit! It's like that type of crimes. It's like the cyber crimes. Like, I'm going to identity theft, sell information. Artists often share step-by-step instruction, anecdotes, and personal experience related to their scam. It's like there's a part of me that I find so cool that there's like people documenting their fucking thing like that. Audacity and humor. It is almost always performed on Detroit sound beats. Yeah, okay. So, Baby Tron. Check out Rage Rap. Lelo's not there. City Girls, I guess that's just like girls doing the same shit. Virtual is actually very famous. Yeah, I don't know. But City Girls, I heard this song before. Hey. Hey. Detroit guy. I got a new like understanding of like the rap culture like now, you know. Baby Smooth. Oh, that's smooth. Ooh. I mean emo, but you know what? I fuck with this. Hey. He sounds like Lil kinda. Really? I fuck with it. Baby Smooth. I want to get more into my rap scenes. Losing My Mind. Oh, that's sick ass covers. Oh, actually, Hardwood classic. Help! That's a change of scenery, dude. Why didn't they put the name of the songs there for fuck's sake? Yeah, I know. Small things that makes like the experience of going to the site also like more enjoyable in my opinion. There's probably a way to like give like feedback. Maybe we'll do that. I'll give it. We'll find a way to give it feedback. Like the song is playing anyways. I don't think it's like that hard to code something to just like make it pop out when you click. Like the song, you activate the song anyways. The sites know like what song to activate it. Maybe there's a way to like inspect here. Maybe there's something here. Losing My Mind. I see. You can't go like indirectly here. That's Losing My Mind. Well, Baby Tron they played. A to Z. They played A to Z. They played that song. And City Girls, let's see if that works. Inspect element. Wait. What about Control F? What is inspect element? I forgot. City Girls, what the fuck is that? Oh my god. It's girls. Girl doing crimes. I love this site. Yeah. Okay, you need to inspect element. I don't know why I don't see it now. Bookmark. Download. Inspect. Okay, just right click. So, oh, it's like hiding it. Okay, whatever. Who cares? But you can find it. Inspect. So, what is it? Rage rap. Rage rap. Rage rap. Find artist. Dark plug. Is there an artist that like have rage rap? We can just like click on it like directly. Book. You have not yet heard your favorite song. Ken Carson. Okay, yeah. Rage rap. Okay, he's only at one category. Ooh, Lil Uzi Vert. They put Cardi there, and I guess that okay, now it makes sense. There's Cardi sound. I guess that I'll just do it like that. I don't know how they organize it sometimes because it doesn't really represent it that much, but there's like a sound in the rage rap scene that's like really over like Lil Uzi Vert, and I guess there's a bit Cardi, a bit of 4. Destroy Lonely's there. Ken Carson. Rage rap. You see, it's not even like a thing in radio music, rage rap. They put like gangster rap. Hell yeah. DC the Dawn. Video game beat, yes. Hey. Bro pulled up the Mario beat. He pulled up the Mario beat, and I guess he's in the rage rap category. This is silly. Mario Judah. Oh, I've listened to this song. Oh, you see? Oh, also, you can see the song by letting the thing here. Lock it up. Check Jalil. Oh, that's Evie. That's like almost like Evie drill and stuff like that, like Suicide Boys. Shots. Oh, Denzel is on there. Denzel is on there too. Yeah, reminded me of SB. Was that? I'm curious to see now, like Suicide Boys. Oh, okay, Suicide Boys. Let's see Suicide Boys. Like they're not from Detroit. They're from like where are they from? Actually, all that scene. I'm curious now. Suicide Boys. Oh, it's Dollar Boys. Dark Trap. Oh, look at this heavy scene. Okay. Oh, you see Night Level is there. That's such a bad song to show them. Bones is there. They're actually more widely known in Europe than in the US. I'm not sure, dude. I really feel like these guys are fucking like big everywhere. They're kind of like, that's true. They're kind of from the cloud rap era kind of beat. But I feel in my head they're Ghostman is there. Are they UK? I didn't even know they were from the UK. I'm curious now. Let's see. Let's put like all the big Ghostman. So good. Ghostman, I want to see Side Boys and Night Level. Just see like the scene, like if they're like the same country. They don't seem that UK for me. BB No Money, they put a BB No Money too. I mean, this scene isn't as popular in the US as Rage. I'm not sure. I think like I wouldn't even call it like dark trap. I feel like people associate that with like that sort of emo rap kind of bullshit. And like I don't remember what they did, but like I was talking to like my friend, and they make like the biggest like live events. I don't think Rage or Trap Kit is able to do that. They don't have the same like level. They don't have the same level. Canadian? Night Level is Canadian? Really? Really? What about Bones? Cloud. They just put it Cloud. Cloud rap. Both Suicide Boys. Maybe I didn't know they were like a bit more Canadian. New Orleans. Okay, it's really all over the place. There's really a thing about, I guess, the cloud rap thing that made that sort of scene. Dark Trap. New Orleans rap. Underground hip hop. That's so large. Underground hip hop. That's such a large scene. Cloud rap is like Yeet and stuff like that, right? Cloud Rap, could I see the thing? You're putting me that. There we go. Cloud Rap is Young Lean. Oh, it's not Yeet, it's Young Lean. Yeah, but that's like one part of the Cloud Rap scene. I feel like if they're going to organize it a well way, I feel you put like different Cloud Rap scenes. But here they post a lot of like Suicide Boys. Little Peep's there. Star Shopping. Yeah, yeah. I don't even see like Young Lean. Young Lean is big, bro. It's like maybe there's like they put the dark like kind of emo rap here as like Cloud Rap. Where's Young Lean? Damn, they didn't put my boy. Garage Pong Blues. Okay, that's the like revival. Okay, revival. Blady should be there. Yeah, Blady too. Like I don't understand. Where did they put Blady at? If you don't put like, maybe it's like there's like two Cloud Rap. There's like the Cloud Rap from like this like emo rap. I'll call that like like Bones, Suicide Boys and shit like that. And then there's like a Cloud Rap that's like more ethereal with like people like ASAP. Yeah, I don't even know if ASAP you could put it there, but like Young Lean Lady, they all like the Drainer scene. They put it in Cloud Rap. They put it in Cloud Rap, but I don't get it. Young Cardix is there. Yeah, this needs some work. Sometimes visually, it's like it's cool you put artists, but like it doesn't make sense. They're not putting like fucking like the Drain Gang. Lil B's there. Oh, Blady's there. Oh wait, Blady's there. He's just small. They're clearly like doing rap, but they have like that more like I don't say that like relaxing, more like chill. Are they so small? What the fuck they should be? Because maybe there's a thing there too about like the size of their name. Yeah, me too. I feel here it's like their scene and they should be like bigger in their scene. I just feel they're more influential. I'm not sure like what where this like I mean Snot making Snot there makes sense. They put Young Yarn there. Like that's a Drainer type deal. Okay, this is all over the place. Lean started Cloud Rap. Oh yeah, that's the lore. Young Lean. Young Sherman is there. There's like an 8-year-old sound, like that hyper pop shit. Yeah, Invisible. Yeah, that's the thing I'm realizing. Is like this organization of artists sometimes work well. Sometimes they really put the scenes. Young Sherman. Wait. I want that song. Ladies on there too. Nice. LUK. Yeah, I feel like sometimes it works, but sometimes you're like, why do the algorithm organize it that way? It makes no sense. I'm not a fan of this genre, honestly. I'm much like the Cardi universe. I like Cloud Rap just because it's like it's like feels like a niche genre that's like is really on like the internet. It connects like the position is like not the city but like the internet itself. But there's a duality, I guess, with that Cloud Rap. There's like the more dark guys, like Side Boys and all that shit. And then, in my opinion, like maybe I don't understand enough about that Lil Peep type of like Cloud Rap, but like there's like a thing with like the Drain Gang that feels like more ethereal and more Y2K vibes. Drain, okay, that's just all the Drain guys. Again, I'm not sure what does it mean to. Wait, they're too bladey. There's bladey up there and bladey here. Psychedelics. Southern China indie. Why do they have Southern China indie? Yes, yes, show me the way. Yes, Southern Chinese music. Yeah, I keep like saying the same shit, but like I feel I would have enjoyed better organization of like the artists. Really see the sub scenes inside of like that Southern China sound, like see the dichotomy of the sound, if that's possible. You want to see Cardi? Let's see Cardi. Let's see what they put it. Let's just plug. Rage rap, plug, rap, alt, hip hop. Okay, let's see rap. That's like really large category. Really large category. So I want to see like how they're gonna organize that. Maybe it's like easier to like organize like better to like larger thing. Rap. What did they put that way? I want the other thing. Rap map. There we go. Yeah, but we can't expect a lot. Look how shitty the sites look. Yeah, I know. Um, but there's like still a category. Like here, it feels more about like those like gangster rap from the 90s, like NWA, Dr. Dre, and I guess you could say like 21 Savage got like more influence into that. Then mid here, I'm not sure. Outkast is there. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is like weirdly like feels like a Kanye like type of deal. That's like pop rap basically. The mid, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe well, I'll try something that I know way more. Okay, let's see the punk scenes. I'm pretty sure I'm like able to like get my punk scenes way better. I'll know my artists. Like I've explored like hardcore from the 80s so much that I kind of know like what it looks like. I'm not good when it comes to like the 90s and what happens after that, but there's clearly a thing to be said. Did they put like the pop punk here? I feel like it feels like pop punk, and they put Joy Division there with Green Day. I mean, Joy Division does have like a pop vibe to them. They put all the Clash there, which are like the Dead Milkmen. They put it there, Valiant Femmes too. So there's like maybe a minimalist. Minutemen is there with Fugazi and Richard L at television. Press is there, so I guess here you put like more of like these like political guys. Minutemen is like really political. And they put Bad Brains here alongside No Effects, Circle Jerk, Descendant. Yeah, this makes no sense. Leftover, Negative Approach. They put Negative Approach here with Black Flag and Wasted Youth. Okay, sure. With the Germs, I get is. Could you say okay? Now let's put maybe it's a position thing. Maybe it's a era thing. Okay, maybe that's a thing. It's more about like where they're from more than in South. The Clash, Gang of Four, Violent Femme, they're all from the UK. Then you have like Fugazi and Minutemen. I don't know if no Minutemen is LA. Why do they put like DC here? Bad Brains is from the DC, New York. Because here I was like, oh, there's a bunch of bands from like Orchard, but like they put Sex Pistol here alongside Poison ID and Mudhoney. Okay, this makes no sense. Yeah, they just troll. I don't think there's like else. There's like organization. They pretend there's organization, but then it's like it makes no sense. Gangrene is there. Off is an offshoot of like the guy from Circle Jerks. DOA is Canadian. They put it in the middle. DI is like. Oh, that's okay. Okay, that one. Okay. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could put adolescent with DI. That makes sense. But you could also put like. Get rid of Biscuit. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I'm trying to make like fucking stuff out of this. What about Archer Punk? Okay, that's a scene I know. They put Minutemen and Operation Ivy together with Crass because they're all like they're kind of offshoot. Operation Ivy is like ska. Crass is like the UK. Anarchy Minutemen is just like they don't even like the sound, but like they have like cool sounds. I'm still trying to see Turnstile. Okay, they put Turnstile there. And Rise Against. I don't know Rise Against. They put Whippers kind of close. They're like orbiting. Be back in a minute. Yeah. I'm gonna try to see. There's like a organization I'm missing. Jerry's kids are there. Where they're from, by the way, I don't even know. No sense. Dead Kennedys, or they put like wasted youth. X, they put X there. Bad Brains is their own thing. GG Allen just there. What? Alone Biafra on his corner. He left Dead Kennedys, he just like left there. Where's Black Flag? You put Black Flag like close to Crow Bags and shit like that, right? Where did they put like Black Flags? Teen Idols? They put Teen Idols to Dead Kennedys? Like that's a rigged. Whatever, man. Whatever. Whatever. California Hardcore. Okay. I think I had my fun with this. I had my fun with this, but it's been an hour. I need to go to school. So he's back in a while, but I need to go. So that was a fun stream. Fun stream. Learn about the music. The OCD-tism is happy. I will look at my phone. Oh, my phone is phoning. My phone is phoning. What do I do? What do I do? I mean, I kind of need to leave, so I'm just going to say bye, chat. Goodbye. Goodbye, Nikos. Have fun. Me need school. Burning down the institution. Burn. 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 Goodbye.